Hey folks, welcome to my video. I'm going to show you a newbie's guide to making money. I understand when you very first start the game, it's kind of hard to make that money and you're not going to really know what to do. Once you've gone through the basic tutorial, it's going to show you about picking blueberries. It's going to pick the blueberries and the branches for you. It's also going to advise that you hit these rocks, get those stones, harvest everything. You know, hit the trees, get the apples, get the blueberries. But the first thing I recommend you do is just get the berries. Hit the tree once, you get the apple. Hit the bush once, run away. Make sure to wait until the berry falls and then comes into your pocket right there. And then run to the next. Hit the tree and stop hitting it. Hit the bush, run away. Hit the bush. And the reason I do this is because otherwise you're going to end up by spending a lot more time standing there harvesting. And with the trees, you're going to end up by getting more timber than you really need. So just harvest the berries and continue on. Now, very important, when you get to a certain point, you're going to get to a turn in the road. Whether you're going north or south, east or west, the road's going to turn. And the berries may change depending on where you're at. Make sure to go to those trees at the top of the hill or at the turns. There's going to be these trees that are bigger than all of the others. There's one on the other side of the road as well. Make sure to hit this one as many times as you can. And it's going to drop timber and quality timber. Get that quality timber. That's going to be a more rare resource. And then the other big tree. It's going to be down a little ways over there. Also, you can gather these mushrooms. You can use those in cooking, but you won't unlock that for a while. But very early on in the game, you're not going to have a lot of options for making money. So you're just going to want to gather up everything, pick up all the berries, harvest all the raspberries, the apples, the mandarins. And I'm tired. I need to eat a salad. And while you're running around, make sure to say hi to people. Stop in front of their house. Say hello to everybody. There you go. Don't leave too soon. And I'm just going to go up to the next bus stop and I'm going to show you. Hi. Okay, grab this berry. Grab this mandarin. Sometimes you're lucky and you end up with two berry bushes right next to each other. There you go. Run away. There we go. Okay. Go to the bus stop. Now, if you're not a subscriber, then you're going to end up by paying 200 gold for this bus ride. I wouldn't do that. I would just continue to run around the entire circuit of the map. Start wherever your house starts you, and you're going to work your way all the way around. There's going to be berry bushes and trees all around. There's also some behind the houses, and there's lots of mushrooms down the fishing village, but more bushes, and then more bushes, and there's some mushrooms up here in Onsen Mountain, and there's some mushrooms here in the forest, and mushrooms on this little island up here. So make sure to harvest all of those before you go back home. And when you go back home, you're going to run to your stove. And you're going to need to track one person in particular. And I'll show you how to do that. Get out of your car and you're going to look for this little guy, Albert. Hit the button track. That's going to tell you whenever he's nearby, and it's only going to work while you're logged in this time. If you start tracking something else, you'll lose track of him. So you're going to start cooking. And you're going to start with the blueberry jam. If you've gone the whole route, you're going to be able to get raspberry jam. You're going to get apple jam. You're going to be able to make mandarin jam. Now these might not be in your recipe book, but you can make them if you add the berries. See the little arrows here? Click on those. You can select the berry that you have, and then you can make the jams. I would suggest starting with the blueberry and then swapping out to the raspberry. And at the very early on in the game, you're going to be making tomato sauce a lot of tomatoes. Those tomatoes will grow in 15 minutes, and then you can make tomato sauce, and you can even keep that in your inventory. Keep a couple of them just so you can eat them for the energy. And that's how you're going to make money early on in the game. The mixed jam is going to work if you have like a couple of raspberries and an apple and a mandarin. It'll make mixed jam. So that's going to be your jam. Very early on in the game, that's going to be how you're going to make money. I highly suggest you set yourself up with 3 stoves here, so they're each facing each other. You can cook one there, cook with one there, cook with one there. I'll show you really quick how it's done. We're going to start with the blueberries. Start, click, start, click, start, and watch for the burning. Click on that as soon as it turns green. Click on them as soon as they turn green. I keep clicking him if he's busy with something. And I keep clicking it until he's turned it. Well, not until he's turned it, but until he turns his direction or it flashes indicating it's received my click. Let's try this one more time. Start, start, and wait for it. When the green starts, when I click it, you'll see a little flash. There you go. See the stars? Indicates that it received my click. Now, if you don't see that, then it hasn't received your click yet, meaning he's probably busy taking the other one off the stove or turning the other one. When you get multiples going on at once, like this, you can very easily miss a click because you're busy putting that one on the stove or turning that one. And I just had to click that one 3 times to get it to receive my click. That one I didn't because I wasn't busy turning that one. You see what I mean? So this is a way that you're going to be able to cook 3 jams at once. When you get all of these sold, then you're going to run over to Albert and sell all of them. And that's going to be how you're going to make your most